Alright guys, it's clear these meetings aren't working. Not only do you never listen to a word that I say, but then you ask stupid, ridiculous questions after the fact. So we're going to try something completely different. How were your weekends?
I had a great weekend. Bought Brian his first hooker.
I lost my virginity to a prostitute, and now I have an STD.
Speaking of STDs, I bet you had a great weekend, Dave, with your new girlfriend, Summer.
I'm not his girlfriend, Dexter. Mind your business.
Oh, so you forced yourself on him. We can charge her for rape, Dave.
No one's raped anyone.
Hey, I raped the naked guy this weekend. After he saved my life.
And I loved it.
You're raping your customers with those personal training prices you're charging them for.
You're raping customers with your prices, Manny.
I haven't raped anyone, but I have devoured a few cakes in my day.
Ah, battle ropes. It's like jerking two dudes at once.
That's what I'm training for.
Are you fully recovered from the shooting?
Never been better.
On a scale of 1 to Rihanna, how bad was the bruising? Crossfit Charlie, I thought you were dead.
No, Dexter. I just had my tumor removed. I've been working with the space station on a special zero-gravity workout project.
So what, you're like an astronaut now?
Well, I took the weekend course. I'm going to be the first man to swing a kettlebell in space. Now, if you excuse me, I'd like a moment with my sister, please. Thank you very much. I heard you were shot. I just wanted to check up on you.
That's really sweet of you, but it actually was a blessing. Now I got some street cred.
Well, you see, Carly, Mom and Dad, they're very worried about you, and this body by G stuff, you have to get off it. We're worried sick. And you've been so unusually sexually active lately. I even seen the videos online.
Look, it's just not working out. I told you we were going to narrow it down from 3 people to 1. And to be honest, it was actually a really easy decision. Here in Colorado, any public nudity can land you on the sex offenders list. Unless you're already on it. I should check that.
I hear you're sleeping with Summer. Is that why she's keeping the job? I told you I'd put out too.
Right. Not interested.
Well, it's all good. At least I fell in love. Wow, Carly, she's just a beast in the sack. Sometimes it scares me even.
Now, the best way I can explain a crunch is ask you this. Do you ever fillet yourself? Ah! Came to see how a real man trains. Maybe I can make some changes to your program.
Oh, there are going to be some big changes, Dexter, and they're already in motion. Trust me.
Yeah, like I would trust anything that bleeds once a month and doesn't die. Now for the next exercise, we're gonna start in the doggy style position.
I don't know why Dexter's out to get me. I mean, I'm just an innocent little girl.
Gus, that's the last time I'm taking you to the grocery store. Taking items from the bulk section, that's stealing. You ate half a box of ice cream bars before we even left the store. And those cookies, they're for the kids.
Boys?
I didn't take any cookies, it wasn't me.
I didn't either. Put some ice on your scrotums. I'm not here for either of you two. What do you guys know about that punk janitor Manny?
Oh shit, I'm such a terrible liar.
You're coming with me, Pinocchio.
She's up to something, Dave. A vagina is the most dangerous weapon on the planet. Women are sick in the head. You know, they need to be institutionalized. Every last one of them. I hate women.
Look, Dexter, you're just jealous because she rejected your advances.
Advances? My advances? Look, Dave, I only care about 2 things, okay? 1, protein in a powder form. Number 2, my 1 rep max on the bench press.
Does anyone do any work around here?
Where were you guys?
Nowhere.
Nowhere. You guys can't be nowhere.
We were,
What, were you guys finger banging each other?
No, nothing like that.
Whatever, I got a meeting with Dave.
say finger banging?
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Just what my mom warned me about.
You want to see me, Dave?
Look, Manny, I made a really big mistake.
You're telling me this just before my big steroid deal this afternoon.
I've really screwed up.
What, worser than the time that you got high at the hotel and you were running around singing show tunes?
Worse.
Worser than the time that you were tossing salads for a line of Coke?
Worse.
Worse than the time that you jerked everyone off at the old folks' home?
Look, Manny, those days are behind me. The drugs, the drinking. I've got a new addiction. It's summer. She got in my head. She convinced me to sign these papers at the barbecue just so she would sleep with me.
Papers?
We need an emergency team meeting.
You guys, this is totally unlike Dave. He's never late. Did you know that the founder of Wendy's name is Dave?
And we're Summer.
Gus, this is all your fault. You know, you brought that chick around with your multi-level pyramid marketing. Now Dave's knee-deep in a menstrual cycle, and it's throwing his game off.
Guys, I've got news.
Hey, sugar tits.
You again?
You betcha. Time to go. You too, lollipop.
For what? Harboring a fugitive? What the
So as Dave was going to say,
What's going on here?
Dexter, this is the worst day of your life.
Worse than the time at the mall that old guy told me he was Santa Claus and I sat on his lap?
Worse than that time that I was in that video and it went viral and I was with that girl and that cup?
Worse than the time I was forced to dress up like an old Israeli woman?
Worse than the time when you guys gave me that cookies and cream ice cream and it was actually bird poop and I really liked it?
Much worse. Dexter, you're fired.
Excuse me?
I own the gym now. Dave signed over the papers the other night. I'm the boss, and you are fired.
What the
Whoa, you cannot.
Out! You are a sexist pig, and I have been waiting for this since the day we met.
I'm not afraid to hit a woman, Summer. I've done it before. I'm gonna train with Bruce Lee and come back here and kick your ass.
Dexter, Bruce Lee's dead.
Bruce Lee is dead. This is the worst day of my life.
Wait, no, you can't fire Dexter. He's my best friend. What if...
And the second change I'm making is I'm getting rid of this goddamn camera.
He's having a heart attack. It's not body by G. I told you.
Relax. I've recently been in the hospital.
What the